Good luck, sir. Mark, come on up, Mark. Tabitha Weaver. Good evening, sir. Tell me your full name.
Mark Tallman.
Mr. Tallman, you have two different matters. The first one is money laundering should be a Class 2 felony. Possession of drugs for sale, a Class 2 felony. Dangerous drug transportation, a Class 2 felony. Illegal control of an enterprise, Class 3 felony. Another illegal control of an enterprise, Class 3 felony. Use of electronic device in a drug transaction, Class 4 felony, as well as drug paraphernalia, Class 6 felony. I've appointed you an attorney, sir. Your next hearing is on the 27th of March, downtown Phoenix. Bond is set at $15,000. The next one, sir, is driving on a suspended, revoked, or canceled license. I'm not allowed to appoint you an attorney on a misdemeanor. That's up to the West Mesa judge. You're going to meet the West Mesa Justice Court judge. I believe that judge is off of 103rd Avenue. You're going to meet that judge on the 26th of March. I set bond in the amount of $50. Good luck, sir. Ms. Weaver, Tabitha, and then Mr. Clark, Matthew is after Ms. Weaver. Good evening, Miss. Tell me your name, please.
Tabitha Jill Brianna Weaver.
Ms. Weaver, you have two different matters. The first one's narcotic drugs for sale, a Class 2 felony. Dangerous drugs for sale, a Class 2 felony. Drug paraphernalia, a Class 6 felony. I have appointed you an attorney, Miss. Your next hearing date, downtown Phoenix, is the 27th day of March. Bond is $10,000. The next one, Miss, is a probation violation matter. Same attorney, different hearing date, the 28th day of March. A different bond amount, $50. Please reach out to your probation officer. They may have some good ideas that might help you. Good luck, Miss. Mr. Clark, and then Mr. Garcia Quintanilla is after Mr. Clark. Good evening, Mr. Clark. Tell me your full name.
Matthew Albert Clark.
Sir, this is a burglary in the second degree, a Class 3 felony. I've appointed you an attorney. Your next hearing is the 27th day of March, downtown Phoenix. A bond is $7,500. Good luck, sir. Mr. Garcia, come on up. And Kira is after this gentleman. Tell me your full name, sir.
Jair Garcia Quintanilla.
Sir, this is a narcotic drug case, Class 4 felony. Ag assault on a first responder, Class 5 felony. Resisting arrest, a Class 6 felony. Driving under the influence as a misdemeanor. And also failure to show identification as a misdemeanor through a driver's license. The ag assault on a first responder, there's 2 counts, and 2 counts of resisting arrest. Sir, I've appointed you an attorney. Your next hearing is March the 27th, downtown Phoenix. Bond is $7,500. Good luck, sir. Kira, come on up, miss. And then Bo James is after this lady. Tell me your full name, please.
Kiara Marie Osef.
Miss, the first matter you have is a probation violation matter. I've appointed you an attorney. You're going to have a probation revocation hearing on the 28th of this month, downtown Phoenix. I set bond in the amount of $50. The next one, miss, is theft of means of transportation, Class 3 felony, and unlawful flight, a Class 5 felony. Again, I've appointed you that same attorney. Your next hearing date for that matter is the 27th day of March. A bond is set at $5,000 for that one. Good luck, miss.
Thank you.
Mr. James, and after Mr. James, Bo James is Eli Dick. Mr. James, good evening, sir.
Hello, good evening.
Tell me your full name, sir.
Bo Lorenzo James.
Mr. James, this is a probation violation matter. I've appointed you an attorney. You're going to have a probation revocation hearing on the 28th day of this month, downtown Phoenix. The judge who issued this wants a $5,000 bond. Reach out to probation. They may have some ideas that might be helpful to you.
Okay.
Good luck.
How do I reach out to them?
The probation officer should have given you his phone number, her phone number.
I was in, Coconino County before I came here.
All right, well, welcome back, so to speak. Good luck, sir.
All right, but, how do I get the number though, is what I'm saying?
Just call get information and call the general adult probation office number.
Okay.
Good luck. Eli, come on up, Eli. Excuse me. And CJ is after Eli. Good evening, sir. Tell me your full name.
I'm Eli Shane Dick.
Excuse me. Sir, this is a burglary, a class 4 felony. I've appointed you an attorney. Excuse me. Your next hearing is the 27th day of March, downtown Phoenix. Bond is set at $5,000. Good luck, sir.
All right, thank you.
CJ, come on up, CJ. Mr. Posey? Good evening, sir. Tell me your name, please.
Sajay Posey.
I apologize, I mispronounced it. I
You're fine.
apologize. Sir, this is a probation violation. The first matter, I've appointed you an attorney. You're gonna have a probation revocation hearing on the 28th of this month, downtown Phoenix, bond $50. The next one, sir, is a drug paraphernalia matter, but it's out of Flagstaff. I cannot appoint you an attorney up in Flagstaff. The Flagstaff judge wants a $2,500 bond. You're gonna meet the Flagstaff judge on the 26th day of March in Flagstaff. Good luck, sir.
All right, you have a good day.
Angel signs. Angel, come on up, Angel. And Cochran is after signs. Good evening, sir. Tell me your name, please.
Angel Science.
Mr. Signs, I made a mistake on this one. Hold on, Mr. Signs. I'm gonna have to reprint number 32. I apologize. Yes.
Okay, I'll do that here.
I'm sorry, sir, I made a mistake. Sir, you got 3 different matters. The first one is dangerous drugs as a class 4 felony. I've appointed you an attorney on all 3 matters. Your next hearing is the 27th of March, downtown Phoenix. Because this allegedly happened while you were on felony release on another one of these cases we're going to talk about in a couple seconds, I have to hold you non-bondable pursuant to law until the 27th. The next judge can change all that. The next one, sir, is a dangerous drug and drug paraphernalia. Those are class 4 and class 6 felonies. I've appointed you an attorney on that one. I set bond in the amount of $50. The next one, sir, is dangerous drugs, a class 4 felony. Again, I've appointed you an attorney. The judge who issued this warrant wants a $2,500 bond. Good luck, sir. And she'll have to get you some new paperwork on that one, that gentleman, that first one, because I made a mistake. Cochran, come on up. And Marvin Lister is after Cochran. Tell me your full name, miss.
Charnel and Jerry Cochran.
Ms. Cochran, this is an aggravated driving under the influence, third in time. What that means is you've had 3 DUIs within an 84-month period of time. I've appointed you an attorney, miss. Your next hearing is the 27th day of Phoenix. Bond is set at $2,500. Good luck, miss.
Thank you.
Marvin Lister, come on up, Mr. Lister. And Donnell is after Marvin. Good evening, sir. Tell me your full name.
Marvin David Lister.
Mr. Lister, you're the atypical one here. This is not a criminal matter. This is a child support arrest warrant. It was issued by Laura Giaquinto, Judge Giaquinto. She wants a $1,000 cash bond. I am not allowed to change those by law. You're going to meet a judge who can change those on the 28th of this month, downtown Phoenix. Also, About 30 days after that, you're gonna go back and see Judge Giaquinto. So about the end of April, you go back to see her. So good luck, sir. Donnell, come on up, miss. And then Doug Yazzie is after this lovely lady.
Good evening, Your Honor.
Good evening, miss. Tell me your full name, please.
Kaylee Donald, Kaylee Aaron Donald.
I mispronounced your last name. I apologize.
No worries.
Miss, drug paraphernalia is the first one, and it's out of the Pioneer Justice Court. I'm not allowed to appoint attorneys at the Pioneer Justice Court. The Pioneer Justice Court judge wants a $250 cash bond. The next one, miss, is out of the Superior Court. I can appoint you an attorney here. It's drug paraphernalia, class 6 felony. I did appoint you an attorney. The underlying charge is drug paraphernalia. You're gonna have a probation revocation hearing on that underlying charge on the 28th of this month, downtown Phoenix. Bond is $50 that I set. Reach out to your probation officer. They may have some ideas that might help you. Good luck, miss.
Thank you, sir. So does that mean with $300?
$300 cash to get you out in 6 hours.
Okay, thank you very much, sir.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Mr. Yazzie, Doug, and Miss Travis is after Doug.
Your Honor, I have a question.
I may not have an answer, but go ahead.
Thank you. The only person I really have to reach out to is my mom. I'm from New York. She lives in New York also. I don't really have any friends or family here. As far as the cash bond, how does she do that?
Well, all she'll have to do is contact the court, and the court will tell her how to make that payment.
Okay, so, but she can even do it with a credit card?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. I guess the cash word confused me, so
Well,
thank you very much, sir.
good luck.
Okay, thank you.
Mr. Yazzie, come on up, Mr. Yazzie.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Good evening.
Good evening, Doug. How are you?
Good.
Under the circumstances. Tell me your full name, Mr. Yazzie.
Doug Yazzie, second.
Sir, this is 2 counts of aggravated driving under the influence. Those are class 4 felonies. I've appointed you an attorney, sir. Your next hearing date is April the 4th, downtown Phoenix. That lovely right behind you is going to hand you a whole bunch of paperwork. Please read it carefully because you're being released to pretrial services. You'll be out of here in about 6 hours. That paperwork tells you what you have to do to stay out of trouble.
Okay.
Good luck, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Good luck in your next hearing. Christina, Travis, Miss Travis, come on up, Miss Travis. And then Mr. Soto is after Miss Travis. Tell me your full name, please.
Christina Marie Travis.
Miss Travis, this is burglary using a master key. That's a class 4 felony. Burglary tools is a class 6 felony. I've appointed you an attorney, miss. You have 2 hearing dates coming up, the 4th and the 8th of April, both of them downtown Phoenix. You're being released to pretrial services. That lovely lady behind you is going to hand you a whole bunch of paperwork. Read it all carefully. Those are the rules you have to follow to stay out of trouble. Good luck.
Thank you.
Mr. Soto, David. And then Alan is after Soto. Good evening, sir. Tell me your full name.
David Allen Soto.
Mr. Soto, this is resisting arrest as a class 6 felony and failure to stop when a police officer makes that command. That's a misdemeanor. I've appointed you an attorney, sir. Your next hearing date is April 4th, downtown Phoenix. You're being released to pretrial services. You'll be out of here in about 6 hours.
Okay.
That lovely lady to your left and behind you is going to hand you a whole bunch of paperwork. Read it carefully. Those are the rules you have to follow to stay out of trouble. Good luck, sir. Miss Allen, come on up, Miss Allen. And Debbie's after Miss Allen. Tell me your full name, please, miss.
Normisha Tashian-Ellen.
Miss, you have 2 different matters before the court. Both of them are probation violation matters. I've appointed you an attorney on both of them. Your next hearing is on the 28th of this month, downtown Phoenix, on both of them. On both of them, you're being released on your own recognizance. You'll be out of here. In about 6 hours. So, unfortunately, at about 2 o'clock in the morning, when you step out of this building, 2:30, I need you to call your probation officer. I know it's Friday night, it's Saturday morning, but call him or her anyway. If you follow the probation officer's rules and my rules, you're given the next judge you meet on the 28th. Two very good reasons to not put you in prison on the 28th. Good luck, miss.
I'm being released.
Yes, on both of them, yes. Debbie, come on up, Debbie. And Mr. Garcia is after Debbie. Good evening, miss. Tell me your full name.
Debbie Elizabeth Pereira.
Ms. Pereira, this is driving on a suspended, revoked, or canceled license. It's a misdemeanor. It's on the Encanto Justice Court. I cannot appoint you an attorney. That's up to the Encanto judge. You're going to meet the Encanto judge on the 10th day of April. Some of the justice courts will take people early. In fact, most of them will take people early. I would suggest, not order on Monday, just give them a call. Encanto Justice Court, the phone number's in the paperwork. Call them and see if you can show up sometime next week and get this over with. It's just a simple fine.
Okay,
Good luck, miss.
thank you very much. Thank you.
Mr. Garcia, come on up, Mr. Garcia, and Nicole's after Mr. Garcia. Good evening, sir. Tell me your full name.
Varro Daniel Enriquez Garcia.
For Class 6 felonies. I've appointed you an attorney, sir. Your next hearing date is April 4th, downtown Phoenix. You're being released on your own recognizance. You'll be out of here in 6 hours. Good luck, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Nicole. Ms. Peralta.
Yes.
Come on up, miss. And then Jimmy Gilmore is after this lady. Tell me your full name, please.
Nicole Renee Peralta.
Ms. Peralta, this is a warrant for your arrest for probation violation. I've appointed, alleged probation violation. I've appointed you an attorney, miss. Your next hearing is downtown Phoenix, and it's on the 28th of this month. It's a probation revocation hearing. You're being released on your own recognizance. You'll be out of here in about 6 hours. When you step outside this building somewhere between 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning, please call your probation officer. If you follow their rules and my rules, you're given the next judge you meet on the 28th. 2 good reasons to not put you in prison on the 28th.
Okay,
Good luck, miss.
thank you.
Jimmy? Mr. Gilmore? Come on up, Mr. Gilmore. And Jacob is after Jimmy.
Thank you, Judge.
Tell me your full name, sir.
Jimmy Gilmore, 83086.
Thank you very much for the additional information. I appreciate that.
Yes, sir, I appreciate you.
Sir, this is possession of a weapon by a prohibited person. That's a Class 4 felony. I've appointed you an attorney. Your next hearing day is on the 4th day of April, downtown Phoenix. You're being released on your own recognizance. You'll be out of here in about 6 hours.
Yes, sir, thank you so
Good
much.
luck, sir.
Highly appreciate you.
Good luck. Jacob, come on up, Jacob. Mr. Whitlow.
So that, Your Honor, he was removed right before.
Okay, we have a behavioral problem with Mr. Whitlow. Okay. Okay, Jacob's number 38. He is a probation violation matter. I've appointed him an attorney. He's going to have a probation revocation hearing on the 28th, downtown Phoenix. He's being released on his own recognizance. That should make him feel better. Chris Villegas is 18 and 19. It's a trespass case. As a misdemeanor, I cannot appoint him an attorney. He's being released on his own recognizance. Next hearing date downtown Phoenix is the 9th day of April. No, strike that, at the Kyrene Justice Court. Chris's second matter is drug paraphernalia. That's downtown. I'll appoint him an attorney. His hearing dates are the 4th and the 8th. Again, he's being released on his own recognizance. Yavonica is number 6 on the court's calendar. Narcotic drugs and drug paraphernalia. Class 4, Class 6 felonies. I've appointed her an attorney. Her next hearing date is April 4th, downtown Phoenix. She's being released on her own recognizance. Mr. Hall is number 36, again, a behavioral issue. Burglary case, Class 4 felony. I've appointed him an attorney. His next hearing date is the 4th day of April. He's being released to pretrial services. I'll explain that to him. He has to read all the paperwork. And he'll be out in about 6 hours. I'll explain that to him when I walk back. Erica Crooms is also a behavioral issue. Number 28, strike that 27 on the court's calendar. Aggravated driving under the influence, a class 4 felony. I've appointed her an attorney. Her next hearing date is the 27th of March. Bond is $2,500. Mohammed Hassin is also a behavioral issue. Mohammed, I appointed him an attorney. He's got a probation violation coming up. His probation revocation is going to be on the 28th. He's being released on his own recognizance. I'll explain to him as soon as he gets out of the building. He needs to call his probation officer. Following their rules and my rules could give the next judge 2 good reasons to not put him in prison. Are we still going to do Juan's number 39 as a house call, or did we bring him in?
He is the house call. He didn't have to finish, and then county attorney on the line.
Okay. Miss County Attorney, I apologize for keeping you waiting. Please note.
That is just fine, Your Honor.
Okay, we're going to call number 39 now, Juan Jimenez. County Attorney, please announce for the record.
Good evening, Your Honor. Ashley Stetson on behalf of the state.
Thank you, Ms. Stetson. Ms. Stetson, unless you physically want to walk back to the jail door and do an IA there, what is your recommendation at this point in time?
Your Honor, the state is recommending $200,000 cash on this. The suspect is allegedly accused of sexual misconduct with a minor. The minor is 7 years old, Your Honor, and a family member, as well as, I apologize, Your Honor, I had that up and now I can't find his charges. Here we go. He is charged with sexual conduct with a minor. The minor is 7 years old under the statutory 12-year-old mark, making it the state does believe class 1 felony, Your Honor. Molestation of a child, obscene materials furnished to minors, and indecent exposure, Your Honor. As the state stated, the minor victim is 7 years old. They are also a close family member of the suspect. Additionally, Your Honor, the state should note that the suspect is lives in Mexico. Your Honor, the state doesn't know the immigration status of the suspect, but that's neither here nor there, Your Honor. The issue, Your Honor, is that the state has concerns about flight risk, given that he could return to Mexico, and that would cause a great deal of complexity in returning him to Arizona. So in addition to standard conditions of release, the state is also asking for no contact with minors and no access to internet except for work or school. Thank you.
Thank you. And the only thing counsel didn't read for me was it's 2 counts of sexual misconduct with a minor. The court notes that's a very reasonable offer the state is making. The court's only concern is that this gentleman drove up from Mexico to self-surrender. The court is going to take that into consideration. The court's going to order $100,000 cash bond, electronic monitoring, house arrest, and prohibition on the internet and prohibition on conduct with minors. Counsel, thank you very much. Again, I apologize for keeping you waiting.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. And the court also read the victim's impact statement on number 17 and 39. Did I miss anything else, Fox? All right. Very, very smooth. That was absolutely wonderful. Can you 2 girls babysit me every time? It couldn't have gone easier than that. What's our time?
It is 8:30.
That's not bad. That big calendar.